Page 11, Drifting Clouds. You can guess what this is going to sound like. 3/4 time. It's got one sharp. We're in the key of G major here. Let's kind of take it both hands at the same time because they're doing at the beginning. Eighth notes, 1N, 2N, 3N. You're starting down here. And then the right hand does these. That's what the RH is. And the left hand goes over as you're playing that to do here. Left, that's LH. Right hand is here. Left hand here. They're just taking turns. Ain't that nice? So it's here. Like that. Try and connect them. Try and make it all even. Nice. You don't have to go fast. Just like so. And then the chords. Now they're saying 3/4 here, and that's fine. You can use their fingering, it works, but if you like a different fingering, I don't care. Don't forget the F sharp. And then the second line, you do that again. And then the chords is here. They got a big E flat there. And then the third line, that's different. Look out. You're here. And then the left hand, when it comes over, it's here. Fourth finger, F natural. And then here, your C. There's the third finger. And then the last line, you're back to the... And then this is the fourth line down, the last two measures, the chords. Spell it out. You're not sure what it is, just one note at a time. So you, on the left hand, you have a C and an E flat. And then the right hand, there's a G, a B, and a D. That's the chord. I'll come back to that wavy line in a minute. Let's get the notes first here. And then the next chord is a C and E natural. And now we have an F sharp, a B, and a D. So what we did is this changed to this. So it's here to here. They both sound lovely, don't they? I need more coffee here. As a here. And then the last line, you're here and here. The right hand that gets a chord here. Then you got to get it down here. So you got to get off the chord just a hair early so you got time to get down there. And then the last two measures, all those notes are tied. You're going to finger pedal them to the end. So it's here, hold it down. You're just adding a note to it. And at the end, all four notes are down. There. That's the notes and the rhythms, more or less. Then we can go back and add, well, not a lot on articulation. You're just connecting everything as best you can. The pedal's going to cover it all up. Just try and connect it. And make it smooth as best you can. And we can add the dynamics. Well, it's soft. Whatever you think soft is. And then the chords are soft. Now you'll notice that above that, or on the half notes, on several of these measures, there's a tenuto line. Different people use this differently. I don't know how this particular author wanted them, but it sounds like he wanted it as a very gentle accent. Very gentle. Technically, tenuto for nowadays means hang on to it as long as you possibly can. Linger on that note. But it used to mean an accent, and some people use it as somewhat of an accent. People don't agree. People don't agree on anything in music. So as you're playing, put just an ever so light accent on that. Just make it linger on it. And you get that on each of those half notes as you go down through the first three lines. The half notes have those tenuto. Keep that in mind. Now, dynamic-wise, it's soft, and that's both hands here. Whatever you think soft is. Chords. Really, there's no melody per se so that I can tell. It's the chord. It's the harmony we're listening to, you know. And second line, they put a simile in there. I don't know what the simile is about, because you're going to keep doing what you're doing anyway. It's in the music. You don't need a simile to tell you that. So you keep it soft, keep it the way it was. And then in the third line, you come up just a little bit to moderately soft, just a hair louder, not much, still on the soft side, just a little. And then a third major over in the third line, poco al poco crescendo. We're going to crescendo up to loud, or forte. If you look down one line, you see the F and the last, next to the last measure there. We're going to go up to there. And we're going to take all this time to get there. So don't get loud until the dotted half note comes around. So here we're soft, or moderately soft. This is the third major of the third line. Just a hair louder, not much. Now you're loud. Like that. And that wavy line, by the way, is one note at a time. It's an arpeggio indication. You just arpeggiate the chord. That is, you roll the chord. It's not rhythmic. You just roll it. One note at a time, just like so. I play the bottom note on the beat, and that's what I suggest you do here. And the beat starts with the bottom, that 3 beats, 1, 2, 3 starts with that. 1, 2, 3, and that one is not arpeggiated. It's together. It has a fermata. You'd hang on to that a little while. Just listen to the sound die away on this fermata. Just listen to the chord and the harmony and all that. And then when you're ready, then you can go on. Really, you're playing that chord, the last chord in the fourth line, moderately loud. Let it die away, and it gets down to about the soft level, because that's where you want to be. Then go on, because this is soft, and you can match it dynamically. So the end of this chord, dynamically, so match it with the next one. And so forth, and then you end it soft. And the last 2 measures, you have the arrow to get softer, so you're basically dying away. Each note gets a little softer. That's what it is. Then when you kind of get an idea of that, and you can hear the harmony and things going on, and you know the fingers are working right on the notes, then we can add the pedal, because the pedal will blur a lot of this up. And we want to hear it clearly first when we're learning it, so we don't use pedal. But now once we've got it learned, then we can add the pedal and put the final touches on it, so to speak. It's overlapping pedal, so the hands or the notes go down first, and then the pedal. And each time I change the pedal, I'm going to play the notes first, and then let the pedal up and down after the notes. It overlaps the notes just a little bit. And that way you get true legato throughout. And that's the way this is throughout this whole piece, is overlapping. There's no silence in here at all once it starts. So at the beginning, I push the notes down first and then the pedal. And then when I change, I'm going to play the notes first and then change the pedal. And again, each measure, each harmony change really, I'm going to change the pedal. And that way all the way through the whole thing. Speed-wise, Andante, it's about as fast as I've been going, I think. This is just a nice leisurely thing. It's something to fall asleep to. Something about that speed. Keep it soft and gentle. I like to play it with you very, very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do the dynamics. You can add that on your own. You have to get to know it and be comfortable enough with it that you can get into the music and you feel the dynamics. That's really what it's about. So I'm going to give us 3 counts, so let's play it together very slowly. 1, ready, and go, and 1, and 2. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and. And 3 and 2 and 2 and 3 and. And 3 and. 2 and 3 and. 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, off.